Hello, everyone. How's it going? Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm ashamed because I'm wearing purple and I should be wearing green. I am actually 50% Irish on my mom's side. Um, Her parents came over from Ireland, um, have a family farm. They are as Irish as you can get. There's a town maybe 10, 15 minutes from us called Erin. They actually have a St. Patrick's Day parade. It's almost like the whole town is Irish. Um, and when I was a kid, my hair would turn orange in the summer. So I am very much Irish. And unfortunately, I'm not upholding my end of the bargain with St. Patrick's Day. It should be like one of my favorite holidays. So maybe I'll get back into it. Let's see, what am I looking at? Tomorrow's quad riching. It's the end of the quarter. So they say to expect a little more volume, maybe a little more volatility. Basically, what's happening is futures are expiring. So they need to roll over positions into the new quarter. And that happens 4 times a year. So kind of be aware of that. Is that Friday? Is that tomorrow? I'm like I said,
That would be tomorrow.
That would be tomorrow. I'm losing track of my days. It's been a blur of a week. Thank you guys for posting on my or commenting on my post. Slowly we're getting back into normal. One of the things I have to convince my wife is to let go of that.
Rent a car. Oh,
Yeah. So
yeah.
so my wife thinks that we're gonna save this car for my 8-year-old son. So when he gets to drive, but so we'll see. NCAA's up. Wisconsin has 2 teams in there. We've got Marquette and we've got Wisconsin, which it'll be interesting to see what Wisconsin does, but nobody tell me anything because I haven't filled this out yet. I want to. In years past, I used to be a very avid NCAA person. I used to watch games before the season. A funny story is my girlfriend and I were up in Canada when the tournament was on, and all of the TV stations, all they had was hockey. We couldn't find an NCAA game to save our lives. So yeah, hopefully you guys are good with the iOS test version. Still working on rolling the production one out. I would like to think this week yet. And then they'll start reviewing it in the next couple of days. But like I said, and I feel bad because the beginning of the week you guys didn't have the version, but my intent is to not take away the iOS test version until there's a production one there. And like I said, it took me a couple of days to recover, but I finally got version 11 out there for you guys. So yeah, hopefully things are good on your end. Alan, how's it going?
Good. Hey, I just had to cut away from the St. Patty's party. I got to get back to it soon. So let me go ahead and just kind of go through a couple things. So what's going on with the markets? So if you go ahead and bring up Google is to me the trendsetter of the market. So Brian's going to bring up Google, GOOG. And what you're going to see is that you don't even have to have an account with Fidelity to do this. I want to show people ideas because this is the easiest thing you'll ever do in your life. Click on that right there. So right there, it will tell you that SMA is 2632. You follow where I'm getting at?
Yep.
That is always what the stock is really worth. 2692 is where it's at now. the reason I say that, because when Google was down in the 2500s, or that what it is it's always going to make it back there, always to that line. But so if you got it on 3 months, go ahead and put in like Visa. When you got it set for the 3 months, it's automatically going to do it. So you see it's 219.48.
Yep.
But do you see how it came right back up to that? Yeah, it's
208.
208.54.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm pointing this out to you, do you see how Visa came back up to the 3 month line?
Yep. Took this dip and then.
Yeah. And the thing is so what we're doing is that we're into a correction. It's come back to it. We've actually overcorrected again. So that's what I was trying to show you. That line right there, that red is really what it's worth, which is 208. You see that?
Yep.
That's what it is. It's not 214. It's that one right there. So what happens is for some reason that the way you're hitting the button, but if you click on the 3 months, that is what it is. So what should happen tomorrow? And this is why I'm trying to explain this, is that the stock is only worth 208, especially on the witching hour. Usually it will self-correct and come back to the SMA 3 months. That's where it's going to take us. The market should open tomorrow up. Should start out good for about an hour. Then it should go ahead and retrace, and it should go down tomorrow. Now, with that said, this is a classic example. It should go down to 208, but I don't get that cocky. And so what it is that I'm looking more like 210, 211, 212. That I'm looking for a 50% retracement. So you have to have a game plan. This is the game plan. The game plan, this is what I expect to have. I expect Visa to go up to 215 tomorrow, and I expect to close at the end of the day at 212, 210 to 212. But it's kind of giving a game plan. Usually the triple witching hour usually starts out good, and then people are selling off their positions, rolling them over to the next quarter. So that's what you got there.
Right.
So look for continued growth. Google, Visa, American Express. Still like ExxonMobil. See how, isn't that beautiful? I mean,
Yeah.
how many times have I taught that? Did you see how, you see, Fidelity does it for you. You don't even have to think. You don't have to put lines in. You don't have to. Do you see that all you do is put it in Fidelity and it comes right up to that 3 month? But, your classic right there is go back to like Google again. You're like, what's the market going to do? And then see how if you would have set your trend line, because you saw that it bottoms out at the same spot. So when it was bottom out there,
Yeah.
you're a buyer. You see how you got 4 times it bottomed out?
Right.
Yeah.
So this low 26.
Retest low, retest low, retest low, retest low.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. The key thing is that we're overcorrected. I could be wrong. I don't think I will be. I don't think anybody's going to want to be holding over the weekend in case the crisis expands or the crisis gets deeper. So I think we're going to see it go up tomorrow, and then I think it's going to retrace.
Well, and that's the thing. The market does not like uncertainty, and unfortunately, that's where we're at. Who knows what Putin's going to do? Who knows if we're going to take that next step and say, you know what, we're going to issue a no-fly zone. We're going to send whatever.
Sending military equipment over to Ukraine. I mean, to me, like, you might as well just enter the war. I mean, I don't even get it.
Well,
I
and
mean-
there are posts of like soldiers just going over there on their own. So yeah, yeah, you're kind of, yeah, once you, and when I was reading up on those drones that they're sending, they call them kamikaze drones. They basically just fly into like a tank and explode. They're not quite the Reaper drones that shoot missiles. Like I said, they're just kamikazes that will fly into things and explode. So yeah, yeah. I mean, you're kind of splitting hairs if we're in the war or if we're not in the war, because of that package. I mean, that was pretty huge.
I mean, $1 billion. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think if you got technical, you could probably give everybody in the United States $100,000. That's what $1 billion is, right? Just saying. None of this it doesn't make sense, but
yeah. Like I said, it's uncertainty, and yeah, that's another topic. This whole.
I bet you if you did 1 million times 100,000. Times 100,000. Yeah, appears to be $1 billion. I don't know. But the issue is that I don't think anybody has any idea on the money going out, but there's certainly a lot of money going out there. But hey, it's great talking to you. Again, my condolences. Say hi to Lisa for me.
Definitely will do.
And
Yeah.
And you said the flowers were nice.
They were beautiful. Yeah, it's amazing. And we have like so many different. We have like 4 or 5 different bouquets at our house now. It's just
Good.
it's amazing. So yeah, it was good to reconnect with people. Good to share time. So yeah. So well, you have a Guinness for us.
Yeah.
Go enjoy that St. Patrick's Day party.
Well, tell your son to enjoy the car.
Yeah, right. Right, exactly. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye now.